Hey there, welcome to the latest episode of the Sexy Thyroid Solution. I'm your host, Angela Brown. So today I want to talk all about tea, but if you could do me a very big favor, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and then hit that bell so you get a notification every time I release a new video each week. So let's talk about this. So this is one of the first things that I grab if I'm feeling a little under the weather. I might need a little pick-me-up. This is kind of what I always will go towards. But it's not what you expect. Every time you pour a cup of tea, it might not be a healing cup of tea because sometimes it's laced with chemicals. So one thing with tea can be very medicinal. It can be very soothing, make physical, emotional healing more possible. But unfortunately, there's also a dark side to tea where you might have hidden ingredients, things that you might not know about because it's not necessarily put on the label. And who would have thought that this would come up with tea? You just think that tea is just tea leaves and that's it. So interestingly enough, it's actually one of the world's most popular beverages. It's even more popular than coffee. But not all teas are going to be created equal. So in fact, some teas will position themselves as so-called like healthy, but they have been found to have a lot of things in them. So things you need to consider with tea is the actual tea bag itself can be laced with chemicals, even pesticides, but the tea bag itself can have a lot of chemicals to them. Even have like BPA, which is like something that you want to avoid because it's an endocrine disruptor, can definitely affect the thyroid as well. So that's one thing to consider. And then the tea itself, the actual tea leaves could have pesticides. The tea combination could have some artificial ingredients. Sometimes the natural flavorings can be bothersome. Even the plasticizers that they use for the actual tea bag can be an issue as well. And sometimes they're hidden with gluten because of some of the chemicals and things that they put in there. It could be a hidden source of gluten. So kind of keep that in mind. So I wanted to give you a list. These are the ones that I personally have used myself. I've done a lot of research on the ones that I have found that had the least amount of chemicals, things like that in them, and issues with them. Peak tea is probably always my go-to. So it's PIQUE, and they're these like little crystals. So they come in these little pouches. So there's not a tea bag. They're these little crystals that dissolve in water. They have all different flavors. They have some that should be used in the morning because they might have some caffeine in them. They have just straight herbal ones that you can use all day long. The cinnamon one is probably my favorite because you can drink it all day long, in the evening even. They have some soothing ones for the evening as well. So I highly recommend them. That's probably going to be my go-to one. You can buy them anywhere. You can buy them straight from the company. You can buy from Amazon. That's probably going to be my go-to place to get it because it's free shipping always. Good Earth also makes really good tea. I highly suggest them. Republic of Tea, be careful with them. The organic loose leaf tea is probably the best. The ones in the tea bags, there's still not enough information that I got to show that there weren't any issues with the actual tea bags. So their loose leaf tea is better. Stash Organic Teas is another really good one. I really like them. A lot of good flavors with that one as well. Yogi. So Yogi tea, it's YOGI. This tea is very interesting because they have a bunch of different flavors, but they have like medicinal ones too. So like a smooth one that's for like if you're constipated. They have different ones if you need some for sleep or if you need a little pick-me-up in the morning or you need some for mood. So I really like theirs for that. Positively Tea is another one that I suggest. And then Rishi, RISHI, is a really good brand as well. Most of these, I've tried almost all of them myself. Not every single flavor, but the brand itself, and had no issues with them. So if you want more information on this, definitely reach out, let me know. And I would love to know below, what is your favorite tea?